Wednesday, August 1st edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I am meteorologist Matthew East here with you. We had a break from the heat yesterday. A lot of 80s for highs across the region. More on that in a second. Let's start off with how we look this morning. That is a live look during the 5 o'clock hour from Banner Elk, where we have a temperature of 58 degrees. How about that? Dew point of 53. Nice mountain morning, although it's kind of a damp morning. Nice and refreshing out there with some 50s for temperatures in the northwestern North Carolina mountains. Now very muggy along the coast. Morehead City at 80 degrees. Dew point way up there at 73. And certainly along the coast, it's another unsettled morning with some showers and some thunderstorms. Now we have a batch of rain and some embedded lightning and thunder that's moving through parts of the Sandhills this morning. And that's really been a rainy morning in parts of Anson and Richmond counties. That's slowly moving to the northeast. Let me expand the radar out just a bit, and you can see this area of rain and storms through southeastern and eastern parts of North Carolina, and then a lot of rain and storms offshore there, with an area of low pressure that's sliding east through South Carolina. Now let's take a peek at those highs from yesterday. Only 83 in Charlotte. Pretty much a cloudy day. A little bit of rain in the afternoon, too. 86 in Greensboro for a high yesterday. Look at that. Every one of those larger observing stations across the state of North Carolina below 90. It's been a long time since we've been able to say that. 70s in the mountains yesterday. The hot stuff continuing back in the Rocky Mountain region and the Plains states. That temporarily goes to more of a zonal flow to end this week and into the weekend. But notice as we get into early next week, again, same type of pattern takes hold. Ridging develops over the Plains and the Rockies, and at least some subtle troughing digs into the eastern part of the United States. Now here's how we look this morning. There's that batch of rain moving offshore. Notice the clearing line, though, has already made it through the foothills. So I think a lot of the Piedmont's going to wind up with a pretty decent amount of sunshine. Especially this morning. There's those cooler mountain temperatures, 59 in Boone, but a lot of 70s across the Piedmont, some 60s. Dew point temperatures way up there in the upper 60s to mid 70s along the coast. So a very muggy August morning out there. Now we'll have another little disturbance swing in from the northwest. That'll probably kick off at least a few showers and storms across the foothills and the Piedmont this afternoon and early this evening, but I think they're going to be pretty widely separated. And then mostly quiet through the overnight hours for tonight. That low pressure off to our south will be sliding out to sea. We're sort of in between systems tomorrow. Can't rule out a couple of isolated storms, but nothing substantial. And then we did get a little better chance of some storms again on Friday as that next area of low pressure moves in. And just sort of the same deal over the weekend. Some low 90s for a lot of our highs, maybe some mid 90s, and some daily scattered thunderstorm chances. Looks a little bit more unsettled by early next work week, at least temporarily. All right, in the tropics, big blow-up of storms near Hispaniola that's kind of faded away this morning. That's not really of concern for development, but we continue to watch this area down in the southern Atlantic. Pretty well-defined tropical wave, a broad cyclonic circulation with that, and still has a chance to develop as this heads toward the Caribbean Sea. Here's the computer model guidance on this. It's going to head generally west into the Caribbean Sea as we head through the weekend and early next work week. And it does have some chance of becoming our next classified system. Obviously something we'll be keeping an eye on as we go forward in time. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.